Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nameman65 and this is Season 2 of Valheim Let's Play. Now let's get in to the video. Obviously we left off last time and had a little bit of a base of sorts going on, and would you look at that, start the day, we already need to sleep. Just can't get the staff. That also gives me a good opportunity to actually be able to see what I'm doing. So, the name of the game today is mostly to build our new base. Now, I've already talked roughly about this, and in between episodes I finished just decimating the land around here. I also went and farmed some cordwood, because that's going to be quite crucial. And if we look in here, we've got wood, some more wood, and then we should have stone. Basically, the idea of the stone, obviously I know we can't actually build with stone yet, because we're not at iron. But the idea of it is, I want to be able to raise and manipulate terrain, basically, because, well, we don't want to be building on a non-flat surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, I feel like I want to be kind of central to this for the start here. So I'm just going to see what I can do in terms of leveling before we actually start getting into any terraforming as such, because you can get a decent amount of the way with nah, not really. I mean, we're getting somewhere, I guess. The problem you've got is you can only level so far, and obviously if, like, for example here, this most likely will not go. Oh, actually, it was relatively flat. Oh yeah, okay. I take back exactly what I was trying to say then. I'm gonna eat some food. I should have really thought about doing a better stamina food, really. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that for a bit of some of it. Now over here is where we're going to start struggling, I think. Yeah, as you see, it's sort of dropping off there, because it'll only go so far. So, this is the point where, first things first, I'm just going to repair the hoe. And we need to grab some stone. I want. And we need to start thinking about raising some terrain here. So, missing requirement workbench. Okay. Let's just grab 10 here. So the workbench that we need for... No, that doesn't even work. Think, Nathan. The workbench we need for terrain manip doesn't need a roof, so we can just plop him there like that. And then, is that? No. No. It's alright, there was a 1-star in this area of woods over here, the one time. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so yes, we want to raise ground, but we need to do it kind of strategically. We don't want to just raise everywhere, so we want to be sort of just like raising some bits, and then you go back in and level, and that way you know which bits are too high, which bits you need to just do a little Doink. It's annoying how much stone it actually costs. Because stone, obviously, not the most plentiful resource in the game, especially early on when we're not farming for it or anything. Let's just level some of that out. How are we looking? It's looking pretty flat. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go off camera real quick. Obviously, as you saw, we've got a bunch of stone. I'm going to continue trying to make a bit of an area here. Probably extend it out back this way a little bit. I think I'm okay with this far over, but I might just bring it forward a little bit more. And then, again, just come down this direction a little bit. Just so we've got, again, like I say, like a nice little plateau that we can start building on. We want to make a nice big property up here. And then I'm going to make a sort of dockyard down here where we can, obviously, eventually house a boat. Because, obviously, one of the next stages for us, other than the Black Forest, we need to start thinking ahead of that. So after the Black Forest, obviously the next stage is to be going out on the sea. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to get a bunch of this done, and I'll be back with you. Okay. Okay, and here we are. We have a nice big flat area. Don't worry, I know it's kind of ugly right now, but it'll get beautified, don't worry. So, what we need to do, and obviously we've got a bunch of wood here as well, which we can retrieve at some point. But actually, I should sleep as well. Should have done that before it started re-recording. Restarted the recording. Sorry. But if we sleep, what we can now do is start thinking about our build. So I have got kind of a concept in mind here. Ish. if you watched my last Let's Play, let's be honest, when I say I have a concept in mind for a build, what that means is I kind of think I want to do something, but I'm not 100% sure, so trust me, bro. Yeah. I'm not the best at actually planning and sticking to a plan. I just build and see what happens. One thing I do know is I want to start here. That snap point is not going to make me very happy. Okay, in which case we lean into it and we start here. Right, now I need to try and get rid of... It's not going to let me do it, is it? Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Right. I want to make it a frame off the ground. Like so. That'll have to do. No. It's not going to work, is it? I have to do this for every single one. Dee. Right, there we go. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm going to be going for, is a frame off the ground like this. I'm going to make this one square. For the first time in a while I've done a square build. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this, this and this. Doink that boy there. And let's get rid of that. Well, I say square, it's not actually going to be square. What I'm going to do is make it huge. Now, what I might do is, it kind of looked alright when we did it before, so I might just do a bit of a time lapse here, because this is going to be a lot of me sort of going back and forth on ideas right quick. And I'm not 100% sure that I know exactly what I want anyway. So yeah, I will do a little bit of a time lapse here whilst I lay out the sort of foundational structure out of core wood here, and then I'll come back to you once we actually start developing that up from there. Alright? Cool. Okay, so I've I got a little bit carried away putting in some stake wood, messing around with an idea that I'm having over here. I wonder if you can guess what it is. But yeah, so essentially this is kind of the shape I want to go with. I might modify this. This might come further back here, actually thinking about it, just to make this a bit bigger. Give it a bit more substance as a house. But we shall see. As you can see, roofing this thing is going to be impossible. So, wish me luck. Because it's one thing I always struggle with anyway. But yeah, so let me just... I just want to toy around with... If I can do... I'll do one more there, that works. And then... I need to get my lines right anyway. There we go. I mean, I guess there's nothing actually wrong with it overhanging, is there? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that does raise an interesting problem, though. Now, we don't actually meet up in the middle. Okay. That's not, well, it's not a problem. It's just a eccentricity. I'll just sort of pop that there. And it means that we're going to be half a floorboard. That is a much nicer shape, actually, yes. So, what I was messing around with over here, though, is the idea of putting stake walls around like this, but then having floorboards. So you can use it like a palisade and actually walk around it. And you can, like, defense. You know? I think that's kind of cool. Saves the idea of having towers and nonsense. I don't know if that's going to work there. Let's have a look. So, hang on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Because in order to get floorboards in like that, right, okay, well we've got something to work with there, and then we go with these bad boys. And then, yeah, you see that and that would overlap. So then what I'm going to have to do, push that back like that, I guess. If I can overlap the spikes, that'd be perfect. And then, can I just snap straight to it? Yeah. Yes. That's just worked kind of way too well for something I was just toying around with. Although it does mean that we're now off here, but here's what it is. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I'm liking this. What I'm not liking is these. Having to try and put these in. So if I go to these ones there, they're such a pain. It's not so much a pain to get them in. Obviously, that's easy. It's really easy. Pain to get the regular wood out after the fact. Sometimes I'm just way too good. Actually, no, I'm not. That was terrible. It's okay, I'll do it the annoying way. So yeah, it just annoys me having to go around and try and take them out after. But it is what it is. Now, I guess for this one, I'm going to need. Oh no, that one works. Nice. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm going to finish up replacing these, and I'm going to start putting some of the shapes in of the actual buildings. The actual building. Start actually fleshing out the design here, and then I'll come back to you once I've got a bit more of an update. Okay, so we are looking somewhat inhabitable now. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this balcony, whether I want to leave it as open as that or not. We've got a fire going on here with a chimney, which goes up through the mezzanine floor. Now this is quite a low ceiling, so I'm not actually going to store anything up here, because this is going to be very bad for the camera whenever I come up here. But yeah, so we just got the bed, got a banner, little table, rug, that, and that does it. We've got a bit of... I made some decisions, so I've got doors on either side to get in, as well as front door. This ladder will be going down. It was just whilst I was fixing up the chimney. The roofing, I'm really not proud of this roofing. If I'm honest, it's horrendous. But yeah, so I'm just going to get some more work done on the palisades here. I still need to kind of work out how you actually get up there, because I didn't think that'd be through. So yeah, but yeah, and then what we can eventually do is start moving everything across, finding somewhere to store everything, and yeah. This roof is atrocious. Don't come at me. And then I'm going to turn this into like a little mini courtyard. And then we're going to have somewhere else for our smeltery and whatnot. Down there. Somewhere. So yeah. I'm going to put a little bit more work in on the base for now. I'll be back with you. Oh no. Okay, hang on. Right. Okay, act quickly. And with intent. Grab a shield. Where the frick is the shield? Must be in here, right? Yeah, shield. Okay, now we run around this way. Oh. Oh. Yes. I have no idea how long these raids actually last. That's the one I wanted. Right. Okay, so. Something tells me this is an unwinnable battle. I don't even have the rested buff, so I'm not even generating health very quickly. The forest rests again, lovely. The problem I have with that is they're not resting! So... Oh god. Now I'm poisoned, that's not good. Oh, 4 HP, I'm dead. On the other hand, I did actually take them all out before when life expired. Just saying. That caught me so far off guard, it was unreal. I was 100 million miles away, minding my own business, building. Which is annoying because I've now accidentally shown you a bit of a sneak peek of the base in its newest state. Anyway. Boink. Okay, right. Now let's do an actual base update, shall we? Correctly. Hang around by my bees. Don't annoy them. Anyway. I'm going to go to sleep so that we get some sunrise. And then I'll show you around the base. Okay, so. Yeah, we've finished up the palisades. Got a little ladder up there. We now go all the way around. And I've stopped them here because it's sharp cliff. Nobody's getting in that side anyway. They go over the entrance. And again, all the way around. Blah, blah, blah. All the way until you don't need it anymore. Still got that ladder there. I haven't done anything inside. I've added 2 maypoles because you can now build them. So why not up my rested buff to comfort level 9? That maximum, yeah. Which gives, when it updates, 16 minutes. Yeah. I extended the balcony a little bit. So we've got a nice balcony here. Very lovely. And then I'm just going to start working on the area a bit more. In between videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finally bring the rest of everything that's in the temporary base to here. I'm also going to basically demolish this one, set up the crafting station in one of the sides here with all of the bits that I can build for it. And we'll get ourselves a bit more set up. I'll also build, but not fully develop, the area where the smithing and that's going to take place, right? Cool. So, until then, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please consider dropping it down below. Hitting the thumbs up button shows me that you actually enjoy these videos. It also helps if you leave a comment. You know, let me know what you enjoy, what you don't. Any feedback is good feedback. But yeah, and I'll see you on the next one. So this was episode 4, so this will be up on Monday. So happy Monday. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good one. Peace.